Hello everyone, I'm back with my second scrapbook related video. I'm going to start my Project Life filming. So I'm using my iPhone. I find that it's the easiest way to do it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, and I'll try to stay as steady as I can, but it's my first time trying to film this, so here it goes. So I'll start off with January. My cover page isn't completely done. Well, I guess I can show you what I have so far. So for my cover page, and I can't remember where I got these from. I use the POW gold paper throughout this spread. I absolutely love that paper. It's so nice to work with. And I got this quote from somewhere online. And it says, "Tomorrow is the first blank page of 365 book." Write a good one. So I thought that was fitting for Project Life. And here I'm going to have photos of my family, which I have not gotten our nice pictures done yet. So when I get those, that's what the blank spaces are for. And then just this little, I used a piece of the Studio Calico washi tape there and a strip of the gold POW glitter paper there. So anyway, but that's my cover page. When I finish it, I'll show it. So we're starting January. I just used, I'm not really good at remember names of things, and I really want to use up a lot of my stuff, and a lot of the stuff is old, and so I'm just going through my stash and picking out stuff that I just want to get rid of, and this is just perfect way to do that. So anyway, I used I think this is a Carrie Bradford, but I'm not sure, for the silhouette, and I did January, and at this point I wasn't quite sure if I was going to do how I was going to do, if I'm going to do it per week. So far it just seems to be better that I just do one the beginning of the month, the January or the month, and then do week one, and if I feel like changing it later, then I will. So anyway, here's January week one. This was actually on New Year's Eve. This is one of those printables that I got online for free, which is part of these that I printed. It was a set that came with these, and I don't remember who it was. And we went out with my son. Actually, they surprised me. My husband and I went out to dinner on New Year's Eve, and my son and my grandson and his fiance joined us there, which was a complete surprise, and it was really exciting, so I was really happy. And then Cameron, my grandson, decided that he ended up wanting to spend the night with us, which was great. So we watched the ball drop in Times Square, and the funny part about it, and this says, because he was really tired and ready for bed, but he just couldn't wait for the ball to drop. So we watched it, and he was watching, and he was so fascinated. And then he gives me this look after the ball dropped, and it was hysterical. It was so funny. And he says, "Hey, the ball didn't drop." He really thought like literally it was going to fall from the sky. It was just too cute. And the first picture of the year that I took was of me and my grandson, and then my husband went to the backyard and he started throwing out fireworks. Doing fireworks, he's crazy. And Cameron is not really a fireworks fan. He never really liked fireworks, but he was fascinated. He still watched. It was really cute. And then the next day, my husband made a wonderful breakfast. Everybody loves to come over for my husband's breakfast, and this is just a collage that I did, I think, on my selfie. Canon selfie, which I love. It's the only thing that I use for Project Life, and it's one of the best investments I've made. So yeah, we just have pictures of us having brunch on the 1st of the year. And then this here, my best friend moved to Arizona, and it's really sad because she's one of my only scrapbook buddies that I have here, on top of being my best friend. I don't have very many crafty friends, so it was sad that she moved. But she moved to Arizona, and it's an insert, And this is the day that they were packing. All the friends came over to help them pack. And then I just journaled about her leaving. And then on the day of her actually moving, she posted on Facebook a photo of them getting ready to pull off to their destination. It took them a long time to get there. I think it took them 5 days or maybe 6, I'm not sure. But they have a little one, so they had to stop a lot, and they just took their time. And on this side, I basically did a mini layout of the day that they packed up. It was just basically saying goodbye, and I journaled about that. That's my husband and I and her. My husband with her. A lot of crying that day, and my husband talking to her husband. So, yeah, so I just basically said saying goodbye is never an easy thing to do when you love someone. It still doesn't feel real to me that you are gone. Things will never be the same. I find myself looking for you in the morning. We'll see you soon, my sister. Yeah, so anyway, I really do miss her. But you gotta do what you gotta do. On that Monday, I went to my first yoga class. I've done yoga at home, so I'm not new to yoga, but I finally went to a yoga class, and I convinced my friend Jen, this is my friend Jen here, to join me. She's been on a weight loss journey for over a year, and she's doing really well, and she wanted to try something new, so we did the yoga. This is another insert that I did. And on the back, I just put up the pamphlet from the yoga studio, the schedule for the classes, and the Living Social deal that I got for the yoga class. So that was really cool. This is the second half of my first week. This is my son in his room, my younger son with his with my grandson, which is his nephew, and they were basically playing Xbox. So yeah. And then I am a Dunkin' Donuts freak, and really should not be drinking it because it's not organic and it's sprayed with a lot of chemicals. So I've been slowly but surely making the change back to drinking half decaf and organic coffee. So I just wanted to journal that. And I used this as a stamp that I used. I can't remember who made this stamp, but I got that stamp and I used a little bit of twine there, which is kind of cool because at the company of the coffee is called Burlap and Bean, which is, I was trying to find a piece of burlap, and I know I have some somewhere, but I couldn't remember. This is just the journaling for this up here. I stamped this. I think this was like the dollar stamps from Michael's. And the arrow, I stamped a piece of washi tape, and I just journaled and dated. There we go. I just journaled and dated. Date up here with a little date stamp. And Cameron, being goofy, when he got picked up from his mom, put his coat on backwards. He thought that was funny. I've noticed I've been printing a lot of quotes and things that I've seen online that I really like. So I just, as inserts versus using stuff that I buy at the scrap store. I think I got this off my Pinterest. I'm also not using the Becky Higgins page protectors. I'm using the We Are Memory Keeper page protectors, and this one is the 4x6, 2 4x6s on the top, 3 4x4s in the center, and 2 4x6s on the bottom. So, and it seems to be working, and I'm using some inserts. I'm just experimenting pretty much, basically. This is a sign that I saw when I went to Lancaster for the day. It was at one of the shops where they also sell scrapbook supplies, and I thought it was really nice because I took the day off, and I just went on my own and took the day and the time for myself to just go do something for me. So I really needed that break, and I thought that was a cute quote. And then basically, this was just a filler card. It was the back of the card on the other side, and I just put Love Life with thickers and some stickers on here. So that's week 1. And then on this side, this is week 2. see if I can move this stuff. This is what it looks like. And basically, week 2, I used thickers and this is some of the papers from Joann's. I think it's the Fact or Fiction line, I'm not sure. And I just used a stamp. And on this day, a heron got into our pond in our backyard, and we don't know if he actually got any of our fish. Oh, that's my dog. I'm sorry. He's having a little cough fit. Anyway. All right. Are you done, Coco? Okay. We got a heron in our pond, and we don't know if he actually got any of our koi. We counted 13, and we have 15, so we're hoping that some of them are hiding. The 2 that we couldn't find are hiding in the tubes down there. So it was right when I was getting ready to get home, so I was actually rushing because my husband called in a panic because he loves his pond, and we love the pond. We get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and he made the pond and dedicated it to his father who had passed away, so he takes really good care of it, and we love our fish. So anyway, we were devastated that this herring, and this, I took this picture from my backyard, and it's like 5 houses down, and that sucker was huge. I just could not get over how big it was. My son was the one who found him and startled it when he went out in the backyard, so he went and got some plywood and covered up the pond. And this is basically the journaling, and it was a stamp that said Life Unscripted, because I never in a million years, we've had the pond for 3 years and never had a problem with the crane, or I mean with the heron, so I was surprised. And then this is a filler card pointing to the pictures that are on the other side, and it's just basically a visit, but I'll show you those pictures in a sec. And then my Studio Calico kit came in, so excited, love it. This is just a stamp. I don't know where I got that stamp from. I'll try to be better about telling you what stamps and where I got things from. This is washi tape from the kit, I believe, from one of the older kits. I'm not sure. So I just took a picture of that, and I took the sticker that was on the bag and put it on there. And I just talked about how much I love when my kit comes in. So,